Thank you very much, everybody, for that welcome. My name's Ron Aldridge, and it's my great pleasure to interview our guests here this afternoon. Because we've got a grown-up guest, I'm going to start by doing... it's a grown-up introduction. John Humphreys is one of Britain's best-known and most controversial broadcasters. Apart from his broadcasting work, John writes books, 7 so far, and newspaper columns, and has set up his own charity, the Kitchen Table Charities Trust. He also presents that rare program, a serious television quiz show, Mastermind. Ladies and gentlemen, John Humphreys.
Thank you.
First of all, let's just talk about
Mastermind.
Because actually, it is, you are a very grown-up journalist broadcaster. You've been doing this for...
Oh, look, I'm old. Let's get beyond that point. Yes, I'm actually, 67.
But actually, it's quite an interesting diversion.
You're right. It's an odd thing to do, and if you'd asked me years ago, would I end my so-called career presenting the quiz show, I'd have laughed at you. What happened was I got a call several years ago now, an email from somebody at the BBC saying, would you do Mastermind? Obviously, I emailed back immediately saying, you're kidding. Sit in the Mastermind. Oh, joking. End of conversation. A few weeks later, got another one saying, are you sure you won't do Mastermind? And why not? And I said, because I'm not going to make a prat of myself sitting in the black chair. A few more days went by, and I got a call from a very distinguished gentleman, the head of Light Entertainment, who said, I'm puzzled. Why won't you chair Mastermind? And I said, chair it.
Fantastic.
Money for old rope. No, I didn't really think that, but anyway, I said yes. And I tell you what, it's wonderful. It's the great thing about Mastermind. If you've been a political hack as long as I have, interviewing politicians all the time, mostly interviewing politicians, the great thing about Mastermind is, or any quiz show, you know that you're asking questions of people who want to answer them. That's the subtle difference. Though admittedly, you do get some slightly odd answers. I'm going to test you. Nice easy one for you is, what breakfast cereal do you associate with prison? Got it.
Got it.
Well done. Masterminds, all of you. You know what he said? Cheerios. I mean, you know, two options. One, he was being brilliantly ironic, or the other, that he was as thick as two short pants. I wanted to be a journalist, bizarrely, childishly, because all we had to read, the only comics we had to read when I was very young, I read Superman comics. Superman was a great hero, but of course a journalist, a reporter in his other thing, and Lois Lane, the beautiful Lois Lane, with whom I was in love as a young little boy, loved Superman, therefore loved reporters. I wanted to be Superman, I wanted to be a reporter. I mean, you may think that that's understandable in a 5-year-old. It stuck with me for about 40 years. I mean,